Good morning. At this point, I think you already know where I'm going. So it's roughly 6, probably 40 something, and I'm walking toward the gym. And this morning, I wake up with one thought, one subject in mind, and I couldn't really shake it. So I'm gonna try to make sense of it and what I'm talking to you. So, as we can know, there is so much uncertainty in life. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't know what's gonna happen to our life. We actually don't know how life for us is gonna play out. And obviously, in this position, we always gonna try to do our best. And even though we don't know how everything's gonna play out, but we're still going to put the chance in our favor by our daily actions and everything. But yet, we have not that much in control of the outcome. And yeah, it's so much uncertainty. So, how do we live with that? How do we balance all of that? How do we figure out all of that too? And what is the best way also to go about it? I feel like I think I've heard like a proverb or something, an expression before, and that you have like a bamboo tree. Sometimes there is like, I don't know if it was a bamboo tree or a tree, something like, anyway, like a tree. Sometimes there is wind to very strong wind. Everything sometimes fall off, but except for that tree. And usually what those tree does is basically floating when there is wind. So they don't try to oppose their way to the wind. They don't try to challenge the wind. They just bend as the wind flow in one direction, as the wind blow in one direction, and then bend in another direction when the winds blow in the other direction. So just try to go with the wind. And actually, this is how they basically not get destroyed. So I think this, I don't know, it's an expression or proverb or a saying or whatever. I think our best bet with life is to act like that. Even though we have a specific desire, even though we have a specific goal for our life, a specific future for our life, we still have to go with the wind. And so we must not try to oppose our way. We must not try to force it. And I think this is how we go about the uncertainty in life. And when I say not try to fight it, really just let it be, let it go. Shoot deeply down, deeply inside, know we're doing our best already. And then even though it's scary to think about, even though it's thinking about it might get your sometimes anxiety and just like not really good feelings. I think the goal is like simply just like accept the fact deep down inside of us, knowing that this is how it is. And therefore, I know the only control I have is my actions. The only control I have is that. And I'm simply focusing on doing that. And the rest, I trust, or I put trust that it work out the way it's supposed to work out. And it just, even though I think it might be easier to say than do, but I think this is the way we have to go with it. And sometimes I think like people that got successful, people like, actually like, let's say from the outside, their life turns to be great. I think sometimes, I don't know, maybe they let us believe that too much, like that everything happened because they did it. Not the only, they did everything they could. They just did everything. There is no luck. There is no all those things. I don't know. It's just, I think in life, most of the things we're going to do or actions, the way it's going to play out, it's basically a good amount of luck still. We still don't know how it's, even though we do all the right action, the outcome might still be like, we still don't have a big impact on the outcome. So I don't know. It's probably I don't know exactly where I'm going to go with this thought, so I'm gonna stop there. But because even though we know we're doing the right action, even though we know we're forcing ourselves to do what we're supposed to do, but yet we still don't know about how the outcome is gonna play out. And trying to force, I don't think we can force ourselves to try. I know we still have to have the belief it's gonna happen, but deep down, really, can we truly know? No. It's and but that doesn't mean it should stop us. That doesn't mean it should. I know for probably some people it might be difficult to keep going if they don't just truly blindly, just truly like, just truly like believe they're gonna make it. But we still, I don't know. I think like, that's the thing also about life. There is multiple way to go about it, and then I don't think there is a one best way, one bad way. So it's still up in the air. It's gonna be depends on each person and how each person wants to play their life out, how the approach of each person is. And so I think that's it for today. I know I went to multiple directions, like I said in the beginning. So I just had a thought and I want to make sense of it. So see you in the next one.